Thought, well, here I am. I'm a woman with 2 kids. And what am I going to do? I love you. Okay. You be a good girl, okay? Go on.
Londa didn't have a trade or a skill, so she marched to the nearest school to find one. A college administrator suggested she try welding.
He said, the field is wide open for women. There are very few women in it. Well, I laughed and I thought to myself, well, I'll never do that. That's not for me, but I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And they also promised me if you were a certified welder, you could get a job anywhere and to make top wages. Oh, I didn't know what a welder was. I walked in the shop and I was shocked. It was dirty and it was nasty and there was fire flying everywhere. And I was kind of afraid. It took me a long time to get up enough nerve to use a cutting torch because I thought, boy, I'll blow that up and the whole school will go up in flames.
But Londa passed first in her class, found herself a job on a construction crew, and today she's the only certified female welder in North Carolina.
I had to prove myself, not only to the men on the job, but to the state inspectors, because they're very, very thorough. They want to make sure if you drive across a bridge that the bridge is not going to fall in. And when they did the final inspection on the bridge, before they turned the traffic out, well, I just knew that Londa would never pass. But I did. Every weld I put on the bridge passed inspection. In fact, the inspector, the head inspector, told the inspector on the job that my welds were as good, if not better, than he had ever seen, that I had done a beautiful job. And I was tickled to death. I thought, well, I've accomplished something.
Londa's working on her second bridge now, and though she doesn't worry about the state inspectors anymore, she still faces a new hurdle every day.
I'm terrified of heights. It's been hard for me to get up in high places. At first, I didn't think I would be afraid. It's a different story after you get up there. After you get about halfway across a beam that's just 8 inches wide and you're just nothing below you except maybe jagged rocks. And you wonder, well, if I fell and hit that, I wonder which bone I'm going to break. I put my 91st Psalms inside of my hard hat. One of the guys noticed it was there, and he said, what is that in there? I said, never mind, it's just a little note that's going to keep me from falling.
In all this success, though, there are problems. Being a mother who works leaves little time for the children. Fortunately, the girl's substitute mother and Londa's best friend, Frida, picks up the slack. She brings the girls home from school, prepares dinner, and gives them the attention Londa feels they miss.
Frida picked me up when I was at the bottom low. She was there when I needed somebody to lean on and I need somebody to talk to. It seems like when I get down in the dumps, she's always there, and the kids love her to death. If the kids need anything, Frida sees to it they have it. If their clothes need to be ironed, she'll do that. Because I run on a pretty heavy schedule. I'm working 9 hours a day, tires anybody out. Turn around here, let's look at your face. Let me see your face. We need to wash it, okay? It took me a long time to really realize what I could do and what I couldn't do. And for a long time, I didn't feel like I could do anything. I don't want my girls to be that way. I want them to be independent and know which way they're going and how to get to it. And I felt like it would be better for me to raise the kids, you know, and show them a model of someone that's willing to get out and work. I want them to be energetic, set goals in their life, and go after it, because that's the way you have to do, because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Londa's working on a second trade now. She's persuaded the men on the construction crew to teach her to operate the 30-ton crane.
I felt like if I could learn to run the crane and I've got 2 trades instead of 1, then I'm better off. Because that way, if I can't get a job as a welder, then maybe I can get one as a crane operator.